Krishna.
Hey Krishna, I would like you to try to be succinct with my 8 questions. If you feel the need to go further, do so. If I feel the need to move you on, I will kindly do so.
Yeah.
1. Assess my vibrational practices. I will give you 3 demonstrations. Keep in mind, if I got the ball rolling with a sustained focus, it would be very momentous. You only have a short time. Assess all 3. I'll give you 3 examples. The first vibration I'm going to be vibrating is spinning, overlaid on the entire playing field, giving off ecstasy codes to entirety. And I'll do that for about 30 seconds. So you can assess now.
Yes, you're doing that at about 79% of your potential.
Yeah. And I know if I got the ball rolling, like I know what sustained focus does for you in the vibrational practices. If I got the ball rolling, it would be rolling, right? And the vibration is, yeah. Okay. Vibration 2. Breakdancing with 10,000 Krishnas surrounding me upon the lottery, winning the lottery on a grand existential stage. Yeah, you can assess.
Because it's a future experience you have not had yet, you are a bit more split in that one, and you've achieved 42% of your potential.
Okay, and if I give it another try and was more relaxed and on the spot about it, it may have been better.
You need time to devote to that reality, yes.
Yeah, and once I start vibrating and getting it on the long term, like doing daily vibrational practices regarding it, the ball will get rolling after like even a week of doing this, even days, a few days of doing it. Sometimes I can get in the mode of doing it very solidly on the first day that I'm trying, but sometimes I lack focus in trying to do it. Like I lack organization and focus sometimes in my practices. I'll explain more about that later. You can briefly comment on that.
Well, it's some work in progress for you. Something you have to strive for, and that's a good thing.
Okay. And I'll give it another attempt with the lottery one, vibrating. Dancing on the sidewalk in a pacing format upon winning $400 million. Literally 5 minutes after the fact of winning at 11:06 p.m. at night. Okay, you can use that.
Well, you're even further from being where you want to be with that one, because with the stage scenario, the idea is that people are there to celebrate you. And you're safe on the stage. But on the sidewalk, people don't know what you're doing or why, and so it's harder for you to get to that place of complete alignment with that moment.
Yeah, yeah. And also a picture fell and distracted me, so I got further because of distraction as well. Yeah. But yeah, I could work on all of those things and mixing them into my practices in a solid way. Yeah. Okay, next question. Recent times in Vancouver, since I was in Vancouver, I did better with my vibrational practices. What does this due to? Like I was playing ecstasy-filled swords fighting with 50,000 ascended masters and got ecstasy upgrades for me and the collectives. That's one example. I was doing better with my vibrational light working practices in Vancouver. What is this due to?
Your time spent working on this is paying off for you. It's the amount of time and energy you put into the focus that brings you into greater alignment with the focus and brings you into greater alignment with the achievement that you desire in that moment.
Okay. Even though in recent times I did better with my vibrational practices, I still have problems with sustained focus during vibrational practice time. How do I solve the sustained focus problem with vibrating?
Don't worry about how long you're doing it for.
No, I'm talking about scattered focus. Like you need focus when you're vibrating. I sometimes scatter. I need a interval timer to alert me every 5 seconds to keep me back on track. So I'm actually holding the vibration rather than drifting off to a different thought. That's what I mean by that.
Well, then it's time to shift to something else to focus on. If it's hard to maintain a focus for you, then you're forcing it.
Yeah, but I
think about this. Think about the most beautiful woman you could ever possibly imagine standing naked in front of you. Would you have a hard time maintaining your focus?
No.
No, because in that moment, that's what you want to focus on. So you have to be honest with yourself about what it is you really want to be focused on in that moment.
Yeah. No, but these vibrational practices do work for me. Like if I ask for energy, the most profoundest energy, and I vibrate it, once I get the ball rolling, that is, I could feel it coursing through every fiber of my being when I get the ball rolling. It's just the initial part of the activating and holding. Once I get past that initial part of the activating and holding, then all cylinders are rolling. It's so fun to vibrate in that way. So
well, then I recommend that you practice meditating every time before you practice. So you'll have some positive momentum going of focus. You'll have cleared all those thoughts out that get in the way of your focusing on the vibration you want to be in.
Okay, like Yeshua's 40-minute meditation.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. Certain times vibrating is boring, and you, Krishna, said to make it fun. How do I draw fun out of vibrational practices? Maybe it's not fun at the start, and when the vibrations start getting activated and held like the precious, precious baby in my arms, as you stated, that's when the fun ball will get rolling. And I know we touched upon this a little.
Let the vibration itself bring you images in your mind's eye that will keep you focused, that will allow you to compound what you're doing vibrationally with an instant manifestation in your mind's eye of what matches that vibration.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Mm.
Should I wait till wild horses can't keep me from vibrational practices, or should I go forth and do them and practice and get the ball rolling by being proactive a lot can be done with vibrational practices. The only time I see it not beneficial to engage with vibrational practices is if I'm extremely not feeling them in the moment. Otherwise, I would be low energy. Otherwise, I could be low energy and draw forth a high energetic companionship state through vibration. As Rachel said, you can rest at times of low energy, and you can also be proactive and ask yourself the empowering question, what are you going to do about it? So my question is, should I wait, be more proactive, or should I, within vibrational practicing, or should I wait till the wild horses bring me there?
Well, you can do both. You don't have to choose one or the other. You can wait sometimes to give yourself a sense of delayed gratification. And you can do it from a place of feeling boredom or neutrality. You can do it from a place where you don't have a lot of other things pulling at you in that moment, so you make a decision to do it, or you can wait for inspiration to come. All different possible reasons to do it. You can have a desire come up within you and say, oh, I really want that. I really want to experience that. Let me go do the vibrational work on making myself a match to that desire that I just became aware of.
Yeah, and I tend to do it with music and dancing better. Right now I don't have music and dancing. All cylinders would really be going if I had music and dancing going at the same time as I was vibrating. Yeah. Yeah. Give advice on vibrating in various ways. I have with or without music, mixed to light language or not, music alone, silence, walking, dancing, bobbing up and down with so much overflowing power and commandership as I walk, dance, play, sitting, lying, stone still, or with inspired, speedy movement, sitting in line. There's so many different mixtures. Give wisdom and advice on the various ways I have on vibrate.
Well, you have to tune in that moment to what you actually feel is going to enhance it the most. Because it's not going to be the same thing every time. So you really have to then use this as an opportunity to tune in to what's going on inside of you, to what your actual unique preferences are for that moment, and then make sure you follow through with them. But more often than not, you're going to accompany it with music.
Yeah. So, that tuning into it was a beautiful advice. Assessing me fully, what works for me. Now, porting as I vibrate a port, because there's so much ecstatic infinity contained in one now moment of sheer bliss. Assessing me and my vibrational practices, what works, what doesn't. Also, as a side note, I can be completely bored out of my mind in one particular vibrational practice of a session and can nail it with total excitement, with the what are you going to do about it, inspirational intention setting question, and with my power, intention, focus. I just have to let the powerful ecstatic ball roll with momentous bliss. So assessing me and my vibrational practice is what works, what doesn't.
It works for you to be gentle with yourself around it, to not see it as something you must do, as brushing your teeth is something you must do, but something that you enjoy doing and you partake in when the inspiration strikes you. So it's most effective to you when you let it be a genuine desire of yours just to be in that vibrational state, rather than seeing it as a means to an end.
Yeah, so I have to tune in and see when it's really floating my boat and it's really overflowing inspirational. And those are the best moments. Yeah. Okay, how do you solve scattered lack of sustained focus in vibrational practice? How do you help them in general? Anything I can do to make improvements in scattered focus and lack of sustained focus? A repeat question, but I'll let you give it another shot.
Well, you want the scattered energy to alert you to the fact that this might not be the right vibration for you to be focusing on in that moment. So you take it as a sign from yourself that this may be something to do later on, or you may want to try to align with a different vibration than the one you're aligning with in that moment that's hard for you to focus upon. Or you might ask yourself, slow down, close your eyes, be honest with yourself. Is there something else I could do to enhance this experience that would then make it easier for me to focus?
Okay. You can close with the profoundest closing known to existence.
You are everything right now, all vibrations, all desires, all manifestations, all realities, all aspects of Source. You are that right now. You sit in a field of infinite possibilities at all times, and you are at the center of the field. You choose based on the child inside of you when you're doing it right. You choose based on the wisdom of the moment that you have access to through your intuition when you're doing it right. When you do everything that you do from that place of infinite possibilities with the assistance of conscious breathing, you elevate the consciousness of not only yourself but all other beings on the planet, and you make it possible for everyone to exist in their perfect moment, in the perfect timing, and with the perfect people that they want and need to be with. You are the catalyst. You are the one who is driving this universe because you're doing what you're doing with intentionality, with purpose, with focus. You have the ability to affect all beings at all times, and that is something to take with a great deal of weight, to understand the power that you have, the abilities that you're tapping into, and to utilize them effectively. That's what this life experience really is meant to be for you and for everyone else. You are just more aware than most people are of this truth. And as you do it, as you lead humanity through your sense of purpose and your dedication, your ability to focus, you are responsible for the ascension of all humankind.
Thank you, Krishna.
Yes. I am very happy. I am Krishna. Goodbye. Hello.
Hey, Daniel. Thank you.
Hey. You're welcome.
That was beautiful.
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy your time in Vancouver.
Thank you.
Yeah. Beautiful place.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Okay.
Have a good afternoon. Take care.
You too. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye.